Today I want to talk about two people whose names have been, going crazy around the internet. First off, Kanye West, and then Raphael Warnock. All right. First off, you know, I, I'm not, too much of a fan of neither, and I give my reasons real fast. And starting with Kanye, it's because, for many reasons, but I'll start with this, and it's not because I have anything, personally against him, as someone who's supposed to be a brother, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't agree about, and it's not just including him, it's a lot of entertainers out here and politicians that have all this money. You have all this money, billions of dollars. There's 40 to 50 million tops black people all together throughout the whole United States, and you telling me that with all of this money that you have, you can't even contribute, 3% of that at least to the entire population, you know what I'm saying, of black people that you claim that you want to help so bad, that you claim that are being blackballed and used. I mean, you're claiming to be the victim so much with with all this fucking money, with all this goddamn money. You have all of this money, but claim to be the victim. How the hell does that work? And then say the poor people, the slaves back in the day, they weren't victims though, but you're the fucking victim. How the hell does that work? And I'm not trying to, start anything, get. I don't have no beef with the Illuminati and everything. My dad's a Mason, but I don't have any beef. I know, what goes on behind the closed doors and everything. I'm not trying to open that door. But at the same time, I'm trying to make some sense out of it. I'm not trying to come against my own people. I just want my own people to wake up and realize that, you're just doing a whole bunch of talking. And if we spend all this time talking, we're not going to make any progress. You spend all your lives, Martin Luther King speeching around and shit. And where have we gotten with that shit? All he really taught us to do was, just beg for the white man's money, beg the Jews for the money, for reparations. When Malcolm X and people like him told us we need to get our own shit, we need to start our own business, And that's the same theory that even Tupac had, because he was going off of Malcolm's theory, So people want, be fans and everything like that, but they don't have, you know what I'm saying, they don't have the means, and these people that they look up to have everything to help everybody that they claim that they care about, and they just don't do it. And the same people that claim to be woke will, tag after these people and neglect everybody else. That's how our people work, and that's how it's always been since slavery. You think as many of us would have been trapped in a situation like that if we would have came together as a people back at that time? Think about it. It's more of us, in reality, and especially in Africa. The hell is millions out there, millions in one tribe. You know what I'm saying? And there's thousands of tribes, hundreds or thousands. I don't know, but there's a lot of fucking tribes. Point blank. There's a lot of fucking tribes. So, with that being said, that's crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. You have all this damn money. I swear, if I was a fucking billionaire or even a millionaire, I would contribute some thousands around these states. At least give a couple thousand each state. You know what I'm saying? And they're glad they're not putting any money in my fucking pocket, because we'll actually have some fucking wealth. I promise that. We'll actually get some damn wealth. All these entertainers, they're telling you that they give a shit about. They don't give a fuck about you, man. Stop believing these motherfuckers. They don't give a shit about you. And they'll watch you and your family and everything like that. Watch y'all rot in the fucking ground, starve. While they're claiming to be blackballed with a fucking $1 billion. How you blackballed with $1 billion, nigga? Fuck out of here. Stop playing with yourself. Hey, goddamn. And then people, the dumbass people, they'll believe it. I blame the fans because they're the real dumbasses. They eat this shit up. They pay for everything that he fucking brings out, even his holy ass clothes. And he proved that these dumb motherfuckers will pay for any damn thing. So it's not him. He's a genius in his own way. He's not really a genius in reality, but he's a great entertainer who found his way up and found ways to manipulate the mass population of people who are easily manipulated. Give you that devil story saying that, oh, I sold my soul to the devil. Oh, now 10 years later, a whole decade later, he's talking about all that Christian Jesus bullshit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Well, I mean, like, you know, you want to be something, you know, stay with that, you know. You can't sell your soul to the devil, then come back to Christianity long. As far as I know, shit, once your soul is sold, you can't get it back, you know. Even though it said you can't sell your soul because it technically belongs to the creator, right? So that shit doesn't make any sense at all to begin with. That's all that proves. You said literally around what 2009 that, oh, I sold my soul to the devil. I know it was a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal. What the fuck? What the fuck that mean? I know what that means. But you trying to say that you sold your soul and now you got it back, took it to Christ, and now you want a Jesus Warriors now? Get the fuck out of here. But that's how much of a game these motherfuckers could play with these people, and they'll believe it. All these Christians eating that shit up. And the Christians in Nigeria named him, got him #1 on the Billboard as a Christian artist. Isn't that a fucking joke? That is a literal fucking joke. And I tell any of these Christians, like, y'all, I mean, the religion is literally, if it wasn't a joke then, it's a joke now. It wasn't a joke with Billy Graham, it's a joke with Kanye Wizzy. Motherfucker. Fuck is wrong with y'all? And then let me get the fucking Raphael Warnock. Oh man, this son of a bitch. Goddamn, I want to talk about this. I say this motherfucker for last because I want my people to be informed how this motherfucker don't even goddamn, like, my mom called this man on behalf of my brother. He's doing time in prison. He's doing 30 years in prison. That's pretty much life. He's already done over 11 years. We're trying to get him out, trying to get help. My mom went to Ebenezer Baptist Church to get help from this nigga. And he said that, oh, I can't help. He wrote her back. She wrote him, and he wrote her back. And I think they even had a conversation in person about the whole case. And he said specifically, I can't help because it's out of my jurisdiction. How in the fuck are you the Senate of the whole goddamn fucking country, you know, but you don't control shit? That's how your jurisdiction. You're working in Washington D.C. You're involved with the people who make the laws, so you can reach out to somebody, even if you're working local in the Atlanta area and shit, and this is somewhere in another county or something like that. You could have called somebody from this side, you know. You could have called somebody from a local area. I know you know somebody where my brother lived at. I know you know family. I know you have family down this way, so you know you can't goddamn say that you couldn't hit up nobody, call somebody, and say, hey, another one of my brothers, you know, younger brothers, is being treated badly. Got caught with a little bit of weed and doing 30 years. Weed didn't even get caught with. They came to pick him up, basically illegally, against his will. I mean, it was fucked up. But people like that, you know, claim to be for the people and don't do shit. And then we elect this motherfucker once again. Now, I wouldn't elect Walker either. He's a fucking retard. But at the same time, I mean, that's the thing. You know, they're fine with Warnock and shit. He's a pastor. He don't even do shit for the black folks anyway. So, you know, they don't mind voting his motherfucking ass back then. It was a tie. And then the hierarchy, the higher position of government voted him in, since it was allegedly a tie. Walker, I mean, I'm glad that fucking moron didn't get voted. But at the same time, you know, why do we have to have the same shit? Aren't you tired of the same shit? You know, even though Herschel isn't, you know, right for, you know, a center position, doesn't mean that Raphael was any more better. Like, goddamn, he's or slightly. Just because he's not incompetent doesn't mean that he's not a first class scam artist and shit. Does not mean he's tricking you. But you've been tricked by both sides. Be honest. Any black person that calls themselves a Republican or Democrat and shit, you better know there's some issues behind it. And most of the time, they're lady abusers. They're women always complaining about getting hit on top of head, you know, guns pointed to the head and everything like that, shot it and all type of shit. Got to move 16 different places in 6 months type shit. You know, that's happened on both sides, because any black person who claims to be a part of the Republicans and Democrats or Democrats, whatever, they're pretty much in the same line. The same line of bullshit, the same line of supremacy that they claim that both people are. You claim that both sides are of the supremacist sides because both you motherfuckers have done supremacist shit. Republicans have voted to segregate certain things, just like Democrats voted to segregate a lot of shit. The question should not be, oh, who did that most? The real question should be, did both of these motherfucking political parties at one point in time or another have racist or hateful laws towards the people in this country or another country? That should be the only thing that we should be asking. Not who did it more, not who's racist more. Like, come on. Like, they're both hateful motherfuckers. That's why you have to have a competition on who's more hateful. Stupid motherfuckers.